One who laughs loudest masters pain the best. This saying of mine ignited back one evening before bedtime with my grandmother. Grandmother and mother both forgot it was my 11th birthday. Moreover, I was dealing with an undetected brain tumor and was deaf from a summer incident. But more than that, my safety net, my grandmother, was increasingly scarce. She was getting married and leaving me to survive alone with my monster mother. Grandmother, seeing I wasn't my cheery self in her presence, grabbed my hand and stuck her face in mine so I could read her lips, saying in her Hungarian accent, "Come on, let's dance, do as I do," with her welcoming smile. There in pitch black darkness, with only New York City streetlights shining into our apartment, void of curtains, Grandma's smile shined as she puppeteered her stockings in her white old lady bloomers. I stood watching her, not understanding what to do, and very afraid I voiced, "Mother will catch us and I'll get another beating." To that she said, "Ah, do as I do. I'm the bull. I'll handle her." She shook her stockings, making them look as if Fred Astaire was somewhere in there. And then the glee on her face moved me to smile back, to try my darndest to copy her and not to ruin her good intended fun. By her head thrown back, I could tell she was laughing, and just then the light shine spotlighted her smile. Something warmed inside of me that was cold and sad before. Grandmother not only kept mother's abuse at bay, but she also sprinkled her magical powers that melted everything paining me away. Her happiness made me happy, and my smile grew wider, noticing my happiness made her happier. Oh, I thought, I am sure gonna miss my grandmother when she's gone. When she stopped dancing because she got tired after those precious 5 minutes, I read her spotlighted lips, saying something I never forgot. "You know, there was nothing to smile or laugh at in the concentration camp. We were lucky to get one roll of bread for the day. We all had loaves. We slept 3 together on a hardwood slab and were dirty with nothing to live for. Yet my best friend and I would force ourselves to laugh. We slipped our hands into our removed shoes and we made them dance. And we spoke of days when our shoes one day would walk us to freedom. This is how we survived hell on earth, Auschwitz." She swallowed hard, cleared her throat, wiped a tear before continuing. "Good thing we shared created moments of happiness, because my best friend's shoes went feet before mine. A Nazi soldier pointed her gun at me. I fainted. My best friend caught me as I slipped down. But sadly, the bullet intended for me, it killed her. So this what we did here tonight, this is not silliness. Laughing is the best medicine. And with a mother like you got, it will serve you well to practice what we did here tonight." It was as if grandmother knew something, for that evening turned into a bittersweet moment. See, it became one of our last interactions. She did move away, but not how we thought she would. 3 weeks later, on Clara's birthday, whispers whispered, "If Clara goes out tonight, she will die." I shared this with grandmother and mother. Yes, I took my life into my hands that night by saying those unconventional words. Mother called me selfish and crazy. "But whispers told me that for a reason," I replied, to which mother hollered, "I'm institutionalizing you, Nancy." That is, until grandmother fell over a low banister. that night out celebrating her 56th birthday. The fall fractured her skull. 2 weeks later, she was removed from life support. Grandmother moved all right to a big cushy cloud in heaven. Whispers was right again. As an optimist, I found one uplifting note from that tragic evening. Mother stopped discarding me as worthless and crazy, and for the first time regarded me as someone worthy of listening to. What should stand out about my shared experience here is one who laughs loudest, masters pain the best. Laugh while you can. This may be as good as it gets. Remember grandmother's best friend? From grandmother's roars of laughter, no one would think she survived Nazi persecution and communism, or that she experienced her first filled belly at age 51. Can you imagine that? The year she immigrated to America. So, be the light, shine in the darkness. In my Whisper series, I have sinners and saints, meaning all that falls under good, bad, worst, and best. In the right hands, the Whispers book series has compassion gained and insights won with beneficial healing. My Whispers series is not a woe's me victim story, but a multi-generational, thickly layered, resilient story of overcoming hurdles, trauma to triumph, pain to purpose. So my friend, how do we be the light that shines in the darkness? Simple. Categorize people in the following helpful way. Good people bring happiness. Bad people bring experiences. Worst people bring lessons. Best people leave memories. Now you see, all people are invaluable. This makes it easier to have love in our heart for all. So when people bring you down, remember, be the light, shine in the darkness. Don't let anyone steal your thunder or dim your light, because when you can identify their agenda as a test to who you are, their purpose is recognized and conquered, and your resolve strengthened. And with that, my friend, may the light above you shine through you from head to toe. May this connection of you to divine oneness of loving illumination brightly exude through your smile, to not only pave the brilliant path before you, but to also brighten everyone's day in your glow. To get more, check me out on nancyhart, HEART.com.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
You are a master story. I am in tears. Oh, wow. You know we love you. You know we love your books. Everybody needs to get the Whispers series. I tell you what. And did you guys know that there's just on YouTube alone, 1,100 people watching you live right now. That's just YouTube. We haven't even checked LinkedIn and the other streaming channels. So thank you so much, Nancy. We are so honored to have you here, and you are